Today we're going to start working on the first assignment in your book, which is your name page. This will introduce the viewer to you and kind of what the book will be about. We'll have your name, a picture of you, and then also the date. But first what we're going to do is be doing the backgrounds and the borders. I do have an example. I have a few different examples. These are the 3 elements you're going to include. We're going to show that on the next video, and then the paragraph about you is going to go in the background. For this assignment, you'll be painting both of the inside covers, and then the first page plus the next 2, and these will all be bordered. That way, after the class is over or as we go, you could add a couple of things like a photograph or some type of cutout, and it looks finished. So that'll help us finish your book a little bit faster. We won't have time to do an assignment on every single page, so this will help you fill it. Here's another example. Same type of thing, name, photo, date, paragraph about you. And I've started putting photographs or drawings in this one. It's up to you if you want to just paint this flap. I added border to this as well. You can add some other things on here. You can even put little tassels, things like that on there. Here's another one with 2 photos on it, and then I had some photos already started on the inside, and I had some on here too. Okay? So that's what we're going to be doing. I am going to recommend that if you do the inside covers, I like to do those first. You can grab a clip or a paper clip to keep these pages out of the way. And it's up to you what technique you want to use. If you want to use the gift card, if you want to use a brush, you can do either one. There's the small wax paper if you want to do it that way and put the paint on the wax paper and brush it. You can also do, if you're going to do the gift card, just put a few drops of paint on there. Or you could even do this with a brush too. Because you're doing such a large area, that would be okay. It's easy to control. Maybe you do this, and when I get up into the edge here, you can go along there. It's up to you if your paint goes clear up to here or not. You get to decide however you want to do this, okay? So I'm going to finish this side later because I want to show you something else. You would finish this. When you go to do your pages over here, what I'm going to have you do is use a wax piece of paper. So we have sheets of these, and you can use the same sheet over and over. So once you get it, hang on to it. I'm going to fold that and tuck it in up here. Or if you have a straight edge, you can just pull it straight in. But what this does is it protects all the other pages, and it protects your cover from getting paint everywhere. So as I am going along and painting like that, I got some paint here that would have been on my book, but it's not. It's just right here, okay? So use this wax paper. Also use the wax paper if you're painting something and you need to close your book before it's completely dry. And actually, even if you've painted that day, I would recommend putting that wax paper in there. So like this, if I'm kind of done for the day, if it's super shiny, grab a hair dryer and blow dry that. We have a couple in the room. Just ask if you're not sure where they are. And then leave this wax paper in there for when you close it. That way your pages won't stick together, because if they did get paint on them, I guarantee they're going to stick together. So what you're doing today is you're painting the inside covers, those first 3 pages plus this, and you're going to be adding a border. So I talked about that before. You just finished an assignment with several different types of borders. We did magazine sheets, oil pastel, chalk pastel, drawn black and white, and you have border papers. I can show you where those are if you don't know where they are. You also have your painted sheets from before if you want to use those too. So roughly about 1/2 inch works really well. If you want to do a wave, if you want the zigzag, you can do any of that. We have matte papers, music sheets, plain paper. There's construction paper if you would like, but you're doing the backgrounds and the border today.